Hey guys, and happy Wednesday. So today we are going to start decorating this journal. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to show you, some stuff that I want to use. This isn't the full video of me decorating because I got interrupted, so it's just part one of it, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I wanted to put like some type of closure on this journal, and at first I was going to put two ribbons like on each end of it, but I decided to go with this elastic so that it can go around it. And I found this orange one and I thought it would be really cute. And it's from the Dollar Tree, so you can use whatever you have. If you want to use a ribbon, you can use ribbon. Ponytail holders, headbands work really good to make these things too. You cut them, you can use those if you can't find this elastic ribbon at the Dollar Tree. But I wanted to do like this ribbon or this wrap to wrap around. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to use my Fabrifix glue it on the top there. And then I found this cute fabric that I really liked. So I'm going to cover it up so that it can kind of stay in place just a little bit better. And I wanted to cover up that back cover anyway. So I'm going to go ahead, I cut a piece to fit the back, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue the other part of the ribbon at the bottom there. I'm using Fabrifix glue. That's probably my favorite glue. If you can't find that, next best for me is like any of the beacons. Those are good. Aleene's is good. But this Fabrifix is going to give you enough time to kind of move things around if you want to. And then it sticks really well and it dries clear, and you can kind of clean it up a little bit. You know, if you get it on anything, it cleans up pretty easily. But yeah, so that's the type of glue that I like to use. Or Scotch Create glue sticks are really good too, if you can find them. But I know a lot of people like using Mod Podge. You can use, I use the glue from the Dollar Tree. It's in a black and yellow metal tube, and you find it like where the car stuff is at. That stuff works really well too. It's like Fix-All cement or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, put this glue all on that back cover so that I can put the fabric down and cover up the ribbon and just give it a little bit of an extra hold back there. Um, I'm not too worried about how the bottom of it looks. I just want to make sure that it's covered and it's lined up properly, because I'm going to go ahead and cover it up anyway. So I'm using this ribbon. I don't know what kind. It's like paper ribbon that I found at a thrift store somewhere. I don't even know. It's probably for like bows or what's that called? Like wreaths and stuff. But I don't make those. I just thought it'd be cool to put into a journal. So I'm going to make a pocket out of it. This would be good for a belly band too, because it has like a little wire edging on it. So I think it would be really good for a belly band as well. But I'm going to use it for this pocket in the back. Sorry for all the ums. My brain, my brain is not working. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. I forgot to say that at the beginning, or thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. I'm going to finish up this journal here within the next couple days, and I'll be showing you what I do. So the next thing that I'm going to do is find a place to put this little piece of ribbon. I just really liked this checkered ribbon that I found, and I like the colors because it matches the kit and the cover and all that stuff. So I'm just going to make a belly band out of it, real simple. I used my, what are those scissors called? I'm drawing a blank. Not shearing scissors. Oh my goodness. Well, the scissors that are like, make that little edge. What are they called? Anyway, you know what scissors I'm talking about. Where you cut the edges so that they don't fray. I can't remember what, pinking shears. That's what they're called. My goodness, I was drawing a blank. Anyway, I cut that ribbon, made a belly band out of it. Nothing, nothing spectacular, but I loved that fabric and I wanted to use it again in the journal. All right, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is I love these big playing cards. They used to sell them at the Dollar Tree. I have not seen them there in a very long time, so these are from Amazon because I like using them in my journals. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue a journal, like a piece of paper. You can put whatever you want, but I had these cute little note cards, so I glued one on there and made it into a journal card. Then I used a recipe uh, card that I had in my stash, and I put it in that belly band just to add more spaces so that you can journal on. And I showed this in a previous video that I made a copy of this little embroidery or needle set sewing kit thing. I don't know what it is. It's a vintage piece. The piece was kind of roughed up a little bit, so I made some copies of it. That way I can keep the original. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue this onto some thicker like cardstock-ish paper. It's not cardstock, it's a page from something else, but it's thicker paper, and that way it'll hold up just a little bit better once I use it. So then I'm going to cut around it, obviously, to keep the shape of it. You could just put it on there. And sorry, my camera keeps trying to focus on so many different things. So I'm, trying to trying to make sure it stays focused on what I'm working on, but it's kind of doing its own thing. But I'm just going to go ahead and cut around that so that, again, it's thicker and it works a little bit better because I just copied it on regular copy paper, so it's really thin. But I want to make a little pocket out of this, so yeah, I'm just making it a little bit thicker. Then I'm going to go ahead and use this ink. I got it, I forgot where I got it from, but it's like a gold color. And I'm just going to ink around the edges just because there is some white showing, and I'm going to go over it with this gold because the edges are gold. But it doesn't, you can't really see it. So I end up getting some other colors and kind of just trying to darken it up just to add a little bit more, dimension and make it look like it's still vintage, even though it's just a copy of it. But it's like not taking. The gold was just wasn't taking. So I keep trying, and it was unsuccessful. But it was worth a try. So what I did was I ended up getting like this green, it's kind of like an olive green color, and just going over that. It worked a little bit better, not much better, but it worked. And then the ink just kept flipping over. So it worked a little bit better. I wish I could find my vintage photo. I think is it Tim Holtz? I think it is. I love that inking pad, but I can't find it, and I don't want to buy another one because I have like two or three of them. I know one of them is in storage. The other one should be somewhere around here, but I can't find either one of them. So here we are. So yes, I'm just gonna make a little pocket out of this, and you can use it as a journaling card. Put some plain paper on the back there if you want to, but I have another one, so I may make a journaling card for a different journal. But for this one, I wanted to use it as a pocket on one of these like blank pages so that there's just extra space and you can put pictures or receipts or anything. You can put a journaling card in there. You can do whatever you want with it. These are just ideas. You can mix and match. You can do whatever you want. It's yours. You can use it how you want to. I'm going to take a few of these pieces. These are from the kit that Jovi made. And I just cut out everything. And I'm just going to kind of go through it in my next video. What I think I'm going to do so that it's a little bit easier for me, not just for you watching, is kind of go through, pick the things that I actually want to use, and then that way I'm not spending all this time trying to like search for the stuff that I want to put into this journal, because it is a lot of stuff. It's a ton of stuff. But again, this is another piece from the kit, and what I'm gonna do is change the wording a little bit. Where it says recipe, I'm gonna put prayer, and I think it says crafting happiness one recipe at a time, and I put one prayer at a time. That kind of gives you a little bit of a hint as to what I'm using this journal for and kind of the direction I'm going in. More to come on that. And so yeah, we're using, that's that Scotch Create glue, but I didn't put it on there right. It didn't slide how I thought it was going to slide like it usually does, and it didn't glue. So I just went ahead and re-glued it there. But this glue is amazing, and like I said, it's harder to find. I get it on Amazon now, so I have my Amazon link down below. If you want to find any of the things that I use, it's in there. So under journal supplies or craft supplies, everything that I use that is on there, it's in there. I mean, that I use, that I could find, I put it in there. So yeah, just trying to use some more of these little ephemera pieces. Some of them are from the kit and some of them are just pieces that I had. And this piece of toast is from the kit. So what I decided to do after I kind of cleaned it up, because when I initially cut it, I think I was in a rush. So I didn't like do all the fussy cutting around it. But what I wanted to do was kind of make it look a little roughed up. So I'm just taking my scissors and just kind of going across the, the bottom of it, roughing it up a little bit since it is toast. It's not going to be smooth. Not that it makes much of a difference, but I like the texture. I like kind of seeing different textures and stuff. So I'm just using my scissors and roughing it up just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is like make a little kind of a pocket. I'm not closing it all the way. And that way you can just kind of slide things in and out there like I just showed you. So you just glue it on one edge and then you can just kind of hold things in there. Again, you can use it to put pictures, prayer cards, journal cards, anything, that if you're using this as a memory book, then you can put, receipts or pictures of things that you did, tags, anything like that. And you can use them, and put them in there. So I was just trying to find something to put in there that would match and that I thought looked cute. And again, I'm going to poke a hole, not again, I'm going to use a hole punch. I couldn't find it, to poke a hole into these little tabs, into these little tickets or tags. I don't know, tags. Just so, and put like some string. So you'll see me do that at a different time. I really wanted to use this little pom-pom fringe, but I didn't like the way the yellow was looking. It looks better on camera than it did in person. It just didn't really match. It didn't match the yellows that were in the journal already. And it was just kind of throwing things off. And I was trying so hard to find like a page that had a yellow that matched it, but it just wasn't working for me. It didn't work. So I just gave up. And I have some white pom-pom ribbon like that. So I think I'm going to use that in the next video. And then these are the recipe cards from the kit. So I just cut them out. Again, I printed the kit at Staples on some heavier weight paper. And then I printed a copy at home on just regular copy paper. You can do whatever you want. I just wanted the heavier paper for like the, for the pages. Now, the ones that I'm using in here are just the printed ones that I printed at home because this journal was smaller than the pages that I printed. I had them printed on 8.5 by 11 sheets, and this journal is, I forgot the measurements, but it was way smaller, so I had to minimize the kit, and I didn't want to have to pay for another printout, so I printed it at home and it came out fine. And then I'm just going to cover the backs of those pages with stuff. And if you don't know, I am participating in an open collaboration that is hosted by Jovi over at Crafting with Jovi and Cooley Craft Corner. I believe, I'm sorry if that's not correct. I'll tag everybody down below and you can check out their channels. And if you would like, on Jovi's channel, she printed a kit, and I did show the kit in a previous video. It's a beautiful kit. I love it. It's very vintage. The colors are awesome. She did a great job on that kit, and I think the kit's only a few dollars if it's still available. I think it's still available. It's only a few dollars. Then you can print it out at your leisure and use it however you want, and you can print as many copies as you want. But yeah, so I'm just using these little pieces that I've found. Some of them are, like I said, are from the kit. And some of them are from some papers that I either had in my stash or that I bought specifically for this kit or for my like cookbooks. I wanted to make a bunch of these because I love cookbooks and I just love like those vintage, the Betty Crocker ones and stuff. So that's why I bought a bunch of like baking things and just all kinds of little ephemera pieces and whatnot, and like buttons. And I showed in a video before this one, and I'll have all those videos. They're in a playlist. I think it's like cookbook journals or something like that. They're all in there if you want to check them out. I would encourage you to do so because it really does help get my channel out there. I'm just trying to get out there. And I do have an announcement coming up about some changes that are coming about. So be sure to stay tuned. And again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment, like, hit the bell button so you're notified whenever I do post any like I do a lot of like posting just on the community tab. So just be sure to check that out. But yeah, some changes are coming. All right, so in this little container, I have a bunch of little like buttons and brads and just little pieces that I found in my stash. And these are little brads and they're like baking or kitchen utensils and baking utensils. So this one is an oven mitt and the orange goes with it perfectly, goes with the journal perfectly. Now I may change this because I do want to put a dangle on this one and then I put another little pot on the bottom. So I may switch it up later on. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but I did want to, put those on there for now. And then I do have a bunch of buttons that I'm going to add. This is the dangle that I made for it. And I don't know if I want to put it on the side there or keep that oven mitt. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. If I should put the dangle on the side, like, and on the where they usually go on the binding there, or put it up on the top here somewhere. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, if it wouldn't look too bad like right there, or if I should just try and put it on the binding like I usually do. But that is it for today, guys. I'm just going to kind of go over everything that I added in there. And again, this is just part one. There's quite a few other videos coming with me finishing it up. I want to make this a nice big, gator mouth journal. I wanted to have a bunch of stuff inside of it. So yeah, so there's another video coming up soon. So stay tuned and be sure to check everybody out that I have tagged down below. And that is it for today, guys. Just check out the rest of it and comment down below and let me know where I should put this dangle. I really want to include it because it does match and it looks cute, and I don't know if I want to put it on the side or not. I don't know. We'll see. Next video, you guys let me know what you think and we'll work on that. I can put little charms on it and stuff. So yeah, until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye.